Hey everybody, Joe Misfit Glenn here. Welcome to A Minute with Misfit. How are we all doing tonight? Who we got in here so far? Hope everybody had a pleasant day. What's up, Facebook user? How are you? Hola, what's going on? Hey, y'all. You guys say Facebook user. It could be my connection. I don't know if you gave StreamYard permission to use your name, but sometimes my connection just shows Facebook. So maybe I can see you from the phone. That'll probably be. Give me a second. What's up, Colin? Welcome. Australian apps. Okay. Jeffrey Poor. Got you, man. Got you. I see you. Welcome. Jeffrey Poor. Got you, man. Nikki, welcome. Yeah, it must be my connection, guys. Let's see who's down there. Pamela, welcome. What's up, senior? Welcome. I've seen you around a minute. Glad you're here. What's up, Rod? Ooh, Australia, know that. You don't hear mate too often around here. Welcome. Good to have you, man. So for the Australians tonight, I got a couple of little ideas on things to talk about. So we'll talk about those. But tonight's just about a question and answer. Ask the question. I'll try my best to answer it. If not, we can look it up in some books or Google it or whatever. But we'll find an answer. What's up, Bob Kelly? Welcome. Good shit. Nice to hear all these names. Good stuff. All right. What's going on? Who is that? Let me see. I'm looking to see who it is. My connection ain't showing me your name. Bryant. Welcome, Bryant. Cool. Aaron, I see you're up in here. Welcome. There is. Oh, there's no stream. Well, shit. I can see your name. Maybe it's just going to grab it for you. Not much, Aaron. Not much, man. How you doing, bro? I hear you got all kinds of beans coming this way, man. That's awesome, dude. Good on you, man. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. We got any questions right off the bat for me? Anything? So sorry about that, man. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, my local area is starting to get the fiber optic stuff. They're way behind the times, but what's up, Luke? But we're in the works, man. Yeah, we just been suffering this whole time. And then plus we got grandbabies that all have an iPad. Moms and dads all have phones, so I can't get any internet. It's okay. Hell yeah. Okay, so no questions right off the bat. Okay, so what I was going to cover for the Australian side, because they had asked me some questions earlier, probably some low stress training, just a couple of the little tips and tricks. What do you think about that, Colin and Australia folks, or anybody here? What you got? Okay, let's get this back here. So you want to elaborate on the missions of Misfit Farms? Sure. Who is that? Let me see who that is first. Maxwell. Jeffrey Poor. Sure, man. Yeah, dude, I'll wait, let me see who that was. Is that Jeffrey? Yeah, Jeffrey. Sorry, man. I just wanted to make sure who I was talking to. Cool, bro. Mission. Okay, so for those that don't know, we, me and Luke and my wife Lori, we started Misfit Farms as a group. I already had a page. I was getting information out to people along with, like my videos that I do here. And so my wife and I and Luke wanted to get a little bit into the family support groups of the military. I've been married to my wife for 31 years. She's been through all of it. And what a hero. Okay. I mean, everybody gives us the veterans kudos for stuff, but nobody talks about the people that really go through the shit. The ones that are willing to love you through all the shit, I guess is my point. And so I want to give them some love, man. I want to build a little bit of a community. I want to help out veterans that I can literally hands-on touch and help out in need. I want to help out civilians. If a kid needs some socks, man, I want to be that dude to give them some socks, right? That's the mission as of right now, man. We have all kinds of ideas. I have all kinds of people running it, so I can still do my videos. Thank God. That was one of the reasons I jumped away from admin and moderator for vet codes, is because the leadership portion of it was overwhelming. You know, waking up in the middle of the night, worried about how I'm going to fix something. That sucked for me, you know, and it was a little bit too much, too fast. And so I had to step back, build myself a little slower, and work on my name, my brand, and help out some other mugs, you know. That was the idea. So that's the goal so far. Still a hell of a work in progress. Everybody's got a lot of work to do. I'm just going to keep putting out information like this, you know, doing our videos and stuff like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. You can invite your wife. You can invite your mother, your father. You know, we all know the kind of people that gel best, but we want to build up everybody, man. You know, we want to help people in need. You know, if you have a bad day, maybe I could talk you through it. Maybe my wife could talk you through it. Maybe you could talk them through it. That's the whole idea, is to just have that community, just like what you guys have in vet codes, only a little bit more broad. Yes, like Luke said, man, they matter and deserve help as well. Just want to help a wide range of areas. Yeah, and for sure, thank you guys for your support on that, man. But come on over, man, and join up. Nothing's expected. Just learning, you know, and giving some advice if you have it, you know, sharing some stuff with us. All right. Yeah, me too, man. I mean, I enjoy the whole vet code thing, but you know, my family has done a lot for me, and so that gave me the idea just to reach out to other family members that need help too. Let's see here. I got to try to follow the comments on this because sorry, y'all. What's up, Chris? Sparky Molskness. I'm just trying to pronounce that one, man. That's a good one. Welcome. Yeah, Maxwell. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Need that aspect. Is a great project, Misfit. I'm happy to. Thank you, bro. Damn, it makes me feel good, man. Really does. Appreciate you. What's up, Joe Schroner? What's up, Lou? Oh, that you saying hey to Jude? Yeah, he already said hey to me many times today. My bad. Okay. Colin, man, I guess not, bro. It should be there. I mean, I set that the schedule for it. I figured it'd have been there. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, absolutely. Make that happen. That'd be awesome. Cool. All right, so let me get into this a little bit of stuff for the Australian crew. And if you guys have any things that you want to see, let me know, okay, while I'm doing this, all right? Oh, shit. See, man, everybody says Facebook user except Luke and Colin, man. No, I'm no chief surgeon, nothing, bro. Nope. I just tell you to take Motrin, bro. That's it. What's up, Nah? Welcome. I don't even know why I'm using my freaking computer. The phone works better. Yeah, I can see your name, Colin. Let me get that plan. Oh, forgot we watered today. It's a little heavier than normal. Okay. It is streaming. It's streaming in Sea of Greens for United States. It's Sea of Green Australia, Misfit Farm page, not my group, and Vet Codes. So it's streaming on 4 different platforms, and I believe it's going to my YouTube page as well. We got 15 folks. It's about average, man. 12 to 15 was average. I'd like to see a whole bunch more. But okay, so a couple of the Australian guys were mentioning low stress training, maybe topping. I don't know. I'm not going to top this one, but I can show you how to. This is already low stress trained, but I can adjust her. And so that's what we're going to do. The idea is to take the plant. Now I have defoliated, so you can see all the openings, right? The idea is to open the plant so you can get light into, let me get this turned, into the stalk in here. And where all these buds are. You see that little bud? And down all these little buds down in here? Well, this canopy blocks all that light. So the idea of opening up your plant gets the light to it. And so I have these clips. I have wire, of course, guys. You can get this on Amazon. They come in big rolls like this. You could get the thinner black or this spongier green. Okay. And I guess you could probably find other colors, man. Yeah, man, it's this plant's doing really good. However, I think it's a male. It's showing me some very early signs of something where it shouldn't be. You know what I mean? This is the 3rd male in a row. But I have 10 seeds. This is the Afghani Kush from Sea of Greens, the regular seeds. The first 2 males I collected pollen for, for breeding projects. So I was happy to have them. But now I was really hoping to try the smoke. But either way, I have 2 more growing, and so they'll be, matter of fact, they're out in the grow shop. So defoliation, you'd like to? Okay. I'll talk with you about that. Hey, Joe, have you ever covered the benefits of some temp drops and increase the fade? Okay. Okay, so not sure who just, oh, wrong one. So with this color or the temperature thing, all I really know about it is that once your temperatures get, like, say, if mine get to 68, I can start seeing the fade color, that purplish, blue, dark colors, and then into the yellows and pinks and stuff. It's really bitchin', beautiful. Let me see that. Maxwell did? Okay, I got you. I'm looking at my phone now to get the name. But so Max, I have heard a little bit about it. I have noticed changes when my tents get down to 68, 65 at night. Which is like right about this time. So my flowered plants, you remember that cross that I did, it had all those colors. It was getting to 68 at night. And now I'm sure those colors were dominant in the plant, but yeah, I believe it was the cooler temperatures, and she was just really healthy. So that's why she was so colorful. I really don't know a whole bunch about manipulating your plants with temperature, though. I have heard of people throwing ice on top of their soil and then watering to, at the end of stage, like maybe 2-3 weeks to a month before you harvest. And that's supposed to kick in the change too. But that's what I know. Yeah, man, that cross was nasty, right, Max? Oh, man. And I have several more going. I tried it, and it's really good too. It's a daytime. I'm not really a sativa guy. I like to be calmed down because I'm already hyper, if you will. And so it's really focus head, like you don't feel any head high. You just like have energy to move. It relaxes in your shoulders, which isn't a terrible thing for me because I'm always tense. And the smoke, it was really good, man. She was tasty. Very low cough to it, low burn, nothing like that. It was just purity. Ask Luke, he's had some, and it's fire, man. But I'm not sure if that's the one that I would use for daytime personally, but I know some people will really dig that, man. I know my son absolutely loves it. So after I get a little bit more stabilized, so about 2 or 3 more breeding projects, I think it'll be about ready to send out to you, unless the second batch is even better, and maybe just give you guys a chance. What do you think? Okay, so that one. Okay, so Chris is saying the ice is to increase the oil production. Interesting. Cool, man. Never heard of that. Yeah, man. And so for my PTSD and my sleep, which is really disrupted most days, I have another breeding project with my Mama Mia, and it has Afghani Kush bred to it. So a male Afghani Kush bred to my Mama Mia. My Mama Mia is already an 80-20 indica with Mazar Sharif landrace in it, right? Half of it's Mazar Sharif, and then you have the Afghani Kush, which is a landrace also from the region that I was absolutely blown up in. So it's kind of neat how it kind of revolves and comes back around to treat you well. Isn't that wild? The natural temps outside drop the plants, will throw more oil. Got you. Cool. Okay. So yeah, the ice on there will help you with probably your oils. I wonder if the terpenes are affected with that, but I assume it would mess with your color too. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's all I know about the color thing, Max. All right. Yeah, man. Soon, man. When I know that they're all going to be fire, y'all have them, man. I don't want to give you no bunk and try it out. I don't do testers, man. Let me do all the testing and then give you the fire. Okay. All right. So back to this. Okay, guys. And so I have the wires. What I did with these plastic pots, I use these. Okay. These are those little paper clips that I guess they'd hold like a project, notebook, whatever. And so this isn't actually the size. I have a smaller one. Smaller one like this, okay? And it has little ridges underneath here. This fits perfectly in the middle of it, right? And holds there. It doesn't move left or right or anything. It's just kind of, I guess, happened that way. And so once I have this on there, you guys can see it clipped on. I put up one of the little tabs and I put my cord through it, right? I always take a little loop, right? Run your stuff through the top. Okay. With that hook, grab onto your branch and then lightly pull it down until she comes out of the way that you want, okay? Now that I showed you that, I just adjusted that one. Now I'm going to go back and adjust these. So I'm just undoing the little clip that I had already done. Going to pull them down a little bit more. You can see it moving, right? I'm going to adjust it so it doesn't slip. Next. With this one, it's already pretty low. You can see it's just maybe an inch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull that down and come up a little bit more, okay? Come up the stalk a little bit, or the stem a little bit more, okay? Any questions? A nettle? Really? Nettle. Let me write that down. Are you talking about like the stinging nettle type plant? Or I'd like to know a little bit more about that. Who is that? Max. Okay, yeah, Max. I'd like to hear more about that, bro. Okay, so where are we? We got that? Okay. Totally got off subject. Okay, guys. Any questions on this so far? Australia or home? Anybody got anything? Okay. So I have now what you can do also is up in here. These, you can bring these down. Let me see if I can get you to see what I'm doing. See where it is. So you guys can bring these branches and kind of pull them out into the open like that. You see the light hitting it, right? How it's all, it's covered when you pull it out. Now it's all open. That's the whole point. And so I was able to show you perfectly right there. But now you guys can see the real opening, right? And so, like, I guess the point being is these need to come down a little bit more. Okay. And then these need to come down a little bit more. And then you'll have just your top area. You could keep going if you want, but I don't believe it's really necessary. Wow, really? Soup out of it, dandelions. Yeah, dandelion is good, guys. I'm here to tell you, and apparently Max is too. Oh, and it's not bad to eat. I guess he was talking about how good it is for your body, and yes, it's very good for your body, but it doesn't taste bad. Pretty good tea. Wow. Yeah, if you take off it's the outer skin of the stinging nettle, right? And then eat that core, like say celery almost. I believe. I have been told all about that, man. Yeah. And I read it in my books. I have those herbology books and wild edibles and shit like that. I'm into that stuff. Any questions? Any questions, y'all? Okay. We'll leave her here for right now. Fabric pots. If you guys use fabric and you want a low stress train, get yourself some safety pins, right? And on the fabric, obviously, it's no brainer. Just clip it right here, on your fabric, and then you can tie to your little clip. Okay, that's how I do it with my fabric pots. Is I use these. You can go up like this and tie through here if you want, but I always go from the side. Okay. What's up, TJ? Welcome. Okay. What else? So I wanted to share with you guys some books. All right. Most of the Vet Codes members have already seen these books. We've talked about these a lot, but so this is mainly for the Australian folks again. But this will just reiterate for everybody else. Great book. Okay, the medical side. You see, I use it a lot. This is all just for reference, because sometimes it'll be a couple of years before you see the same problem, and you got to go back and figure out what you did again, And so these books are always good. This is a good one. This is a kick-ass one, The True Living Organics. And inside they have a recipe for soil, living soil. And this tells you how to be completely all organic with no synthetic anything. Really good book. And then this is probably my biggest favorite book, the Grow Bible. Now, this is the 3rd edition, and I'm sure it's older, but still has kick-ass information, all kinds of color pictures, which helps my dumb ass. I mean, look, who doesn't like to look at weed all day? I know I do. It talks about all the different lighting and stuff like that, which I think those metal halides and all the other ones have kind of went to the wayside. There might be some old timers still hanging on to them, but they're pretty expensive to run and repair, and they're hot. Anybody still use metal halide or the what's the high pressure sodium? But get yourself some books on Amazon. Let me see. This one says 40, but I know it was on Amazon for cheaper. This one says 30, but like I said, I know it was cheaper. I don't usually pay, and this one's like 25. This one I do believe I paid 25 for. Okay. Any questions? Let me see. Where my Aussies at? All right. We'll get into the comments on there. I don't know, it's not me, but I was a cook. I like picture books. Hell yeah. Is that Joe Schroeder? Who is that? Wait a minute. I'm in the wrong feed. I hate this fake book shit. Hell yeah. All right. So now I'm starting to see, okay, there you guys are. Okay. Like I said, my internet's screwy. I apologize. It is a work in progress, guys. I apologize. But so how we doing, Colin? Any other questions? Any other things you remember them saying this morning? LST, do you want me to show you topping? Obviously, a good pair of scissors. Fiskars are my go-to all day. Fiskars. So sorry, Rob or Luke. Yeah, there's a. Well, I'm showing 8. We're gonna have to do something, man. Okay, topping. Okay, so topping, basically, we're gonna remove the absolute top node off of the plant. Okay, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna make that plant branch. The axillary branches, which are basically like these two right here, that go all the way down to the node. You want to miss these fresh new axillary branches, okay? And so I've already topped this one, so I'm literally just going to show you what you want to do in position wise. All right. So okay, let me come down here where you guys can see. Okay. So if this were your top, okay, this is supposedly the top of the plant right now. You can see this is a clone, and so they offshoot differently. It's not a seed. So the clones go offward. So right here you have your internodal space. This little spot is an internodal space. It doesn't have any branches coming off of it. Then you have your node right where your axillary branch comes out of it. So you have your stalk, you have your axillary branch, and right in here is a node, right? That's usually where your little hairs come out, bud sites develop. That's the sex organs of the plant. So what I want to do is I want to, okay, you guys can see it right here. That's the axillary branch. We want to, here, I'm just going to take the big piece. Right there, that internodal space. I'm cutting just the internodal space on that. You can see there's no other little pieces of, oh wait, shit, here you go. There's no other little pieces of leaf, from the fresh growth. That is a perfect top right there. And what that'll do right now is shoot out another 2 branches. Okay? Okay. Topping. It's a way to increase yield and keep your plant a little bit bushier, a little bit bushier, a little bit smaller or shorter. Usually when I top, I have to defoliate more. It would seem. I guess I could be wrong on that. Yes, Joe, you can top multiple branches. I would suggest that if you're going to top, hold on. Oh, shit. Crashing shit. Okay. If you're going to top, you want to wait until you have 5 nodes. Okay. At the 5th node. So I have 1 node, 2 nodes, 3 nodes, 4 nodes. This is my 5th node. So I could have topped her right here. Dink. Right at this internodal space. There's no axillary branch in the way. There's nothing. I could just cut anywhere in here. Okay. Now that was just a big, anyway, whatever. So you can top there. And then when it branches out, you can top those 2. And then it'll have 4 colas. I topped one outdoor plant hundreds of times. I don't know how many times I actually topped it. I had a bucket full of tops. And she was 9.5 feet tall, 6 foot around, and gave me 2 pounds of cannabis. But I would never advise you guys to top that much. I was just starting out and just doing the crazy shit. But you can top as many times as you like, try it out. But I would suggest stopping around 3 because the buds get smaller. For me, my buds got smaller and there were multiple of them. Instead of nice colas, there was multiple little buds everywhere. So the more you top, perhaps the smaller your buds will be. I don't know that for a fact, but yes, good question, Joe. And so not only for topping to open up your plant, the defoliation can also do that for you. Instead of pulling those branches, you could literally just take a couple leaves. I do enjoy the LST, but I also defoliate heavily. But right now, there is no defoliation needed because I opened it up. All right. And so there's no cutting. It's literally just a manipulation of the branch. The plant reacts very well to it. Okay. Yeah. And so that's that. But you can just take off the leaves to open it up. But I like to do a little bit of both. I spend a lot of time with my plants. It is my therapy. Absolutely is my therapy. When I don't get it, I get all out of whack. Prolonged recovery in veg as well, the more you top. Yeah. Yeah, it will prolong the gotcha. Because they have to take days to recover most times. If you top a lot, they're going to be stressed. You know, whether you see it or not, they will be stressed. And there is potential to have, you know, a Hermy and have a seed or something like that. And once your plant Hermes, that seed, although it's a viable seed, there is a good chance that it will also Hermy on you without any stress. All right. So yeah, so you can top 3 to 5 nodes. So don't do anything lower than the third node. It is written 3 to 5 nodes. I always go with the 5th node. That tells me the plant is healthy enough. She's growing vigorously, and my little top isn't going to stop her from doing what she wants to do or piss her off. Okay. What else did we go? Okay. I think I covered it. I do the craziest shit for y'all. You know that, right? Okay, we go put her down back in the light. Y'all want to see my bonsai? She looks rough, but she made it. She's got new growth coming out. Looks pretty slick, huh? She looks pretty rough up here where I had touched those leaves getting her through the holes, but she made it. So let's see how she does. Cool. Okay. You got any questions? Oh, low stress training. Guys, they sell clips on Amazon. They have training clips. I should have showed you. I don't necessarily like them so much, but I know a lot of people use them. Okay. And so this particular clip is a 2-part. Okay, so you can remove it. And it has little grooves in it. Right? Oh shit. It has little grooves in the top that fit those little grooves. And you can adjust the angle to different ways to adjust your stock. Right? These are pretty good. The stem can only be that thick. Once it gets thicker than that, this thing will pop off and go away, and then you'll have to readjust. Okay. Well, I think we're losing some people because of the internet, man. That sucks. Or at least it's showing me. Everybody still doing good? Everybody see me okay? That lemon tea got me. Okay. All right, man, let me see a question. Just need to make sure we're still running. There we go. Got you, Luke. Cool. All right. So what else we got? Hey, Australia, I got something for you. Colin, you still around, brother? This is like my favorite little trick. And I guess I didn't know everybody didn't know. So starting your seed, right? Starting a seed. All right, so that's a pretty nasty bean. Hold on, that's a pretty big bean, if I'm honest. So if you're going to plant a seed, this is a suggestion I would make to you before you plant it in the soil. This is what I do. I get myself a cup. I fill it up with water, right? So it's about an ounce. I'll put 3 drops of hydrogen peroxide in there. 3 little drops. 1, 2, 3. That's it, right? Then I will take my seed and I would take a matchbox. You guys have seen matchboxes, right? I know they still have them around. Well, inside the matchbox, I have some sandpaper. I believe it's 240 grit. Okay. And I cut it to fit just so in the bottom of there. Okay. So I take my seed and I put it in there and I close the box. Hold on, this fucking thing. So anyway, seed in there. Okay. And then you just shake it back and forth. All right. And so what that's doing is the sandpaper is scuffing the shell. A lot of these new hybrids that we got have these really tough shells. And if you have an older seed, the shells will get really tough. So this is going to scuff the outer membrane, okay? Make it a little rough and allow that hydrogen peroxide and that water to soak in there. You put it in here with the water, 24 hours, right? I put it up on top of my lights because it runs right about 90, 91 with that. And next day I come in and I tap that seed and it floats to the bottom or sinks to the bottom. Once it sinks, I know it's ready and I put her in the soil. And then I let her pop. When she pops her head up, that is the day I start counting. Okay? But yeah, so maybe about 30 seconds, just give it a little scuff, right? And then you could also do it this way. So you take some tape, a piece of paper, tape, cover up the end, right? Put your seed in there, hold it like this, and shake it. This might even work a little bit better because there's sandpaper all around, 360, not just on the bottom, right? Gotta get that seed out of there before I forget it. Okay, any questions on that from Australia or anyone else? There you go. Empty pill bottle with sandpaper, scuffs well too. Outstanding. There's many ways to skin this cat, y'all. I love hearing all the new ones, man. Like this one, this was Don Hudson's deal. He used to do some shows with me, and this is how he did it. And when I showed him this, he was like, hey, this is what I do. So we love hearing the ideas, man. And usually this is old timer stuff. Not a lot of the new guys do this that I know of, unless an old timer taught them. What else we got? Okay. Well, that's about all I got, man. We could talk about anything y'all want to, but if you ain't got nothing, I ain't got nothing either. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. So, well, guys, thanks for showing up, man. The viewers that weren't on the live, thank you for watching. Ask a question. I'll try to get back to you. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm about 90% effective on getting back to people. And so if you guys got any questions, ask. If you haven't joined Misfit group, come on over. We'd love to have you. Love to be part of the community. Okay? All right, y'all. So until next time, happy growing.